Hey, come here, idiot. What's up? Man, please. Let's go, one man out. Let's go. We got the best in the house. Get out with the
The bell sounds for our opening contest, starting just a little bit late tonight outside in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Brad Stutz and Jeff Harris calling the action as the Rock and Roll Express UWF Tag Team Tournament continues as Joey Mercury, Joey Matthews, and Christian York tag up to take on Robert Gibson and Black Machismo Jay Lethal. Last night, the Salt and Pepper Express debuted, but Jeff Harris, I understand we got a new name tonight.
The Rock and Soul Express. We got Robert Gibson and Jay Lethal, and I'm telling you what, they looked impressive last night against the Steiner brothers. Came so close to winning that match, but this tournament is double elimination, so both these teams dropped a match last night, and they face elimination right here in Myrtle Beach. One of these teams is going to go home. The other team will advance in the losers brackets to try to stay alive and fight their way to the championship round that will be held tomorrow night in Columbia.
Well, as you pointed out, there's certainly no shame whatsoever in losing to the Steiner brothers, and I gotta say, Black Machismo Jay Lethal especially held his own with two of the biggest, the toughest, the strongest in our sport. As now, Joey Matthews and Christian York trying to stall a little bit. Oh, now Joey Matthews taking the pictures, being the paparazzi for Christian York. Robert Gibson questioning the lifestyle of Matthews and York. Partners for life, maybe, Jeff Harris.
Well, they did reunite last night in a long time. Used to tag team together and reunited last night. They looked real well together. You definitely could tell they had teamed together in the past. And they made a good showing, but came up just a little short.
For anyone maybe that did not get the chance to join us last night in North Charleston, or has not yet picked up the North Charleston DVD, real quick as Christian York finds himself in trouble in the corner. Real quick, we will recap last night. The Steiner brothers are 1-0. Too Cool 1-0. The Extreme Horsemen are 1-1. Team Maction 1-0. The Naturals, Chase Stevens and Andy Douglas, are 1-1. LAX 1-0. And of course, as we pointed out, both teams in this match 1-1. The loser will go home after this bout.
Talking about fighting for that move on out of Myrtle Beach and head to Columbia. These two teams fighting hard, trying to make sure they're not the one that sit home right here in this opening match. And so far, Jay Lethal and Robert Gibson have just been putting together a fantastic series, working as a team. Have no real experience teaming together other than last night. And I'm telling you, look, they're pulling out some old Rock and Roll Express classic moves there.
Well, Jay Lethal certainly seems to have some mimicking abilities. Maybe in the 24 hours since last night, he's gotten a hold of some Ricky Morton footage.
They're definitely using the same moves that made the Rock and Roll Express so famous.
Rolled through on the legs. York did not want any of the double fist, but got it anyway from Gibson and Lethal.
Now Joey Matthews, you can see him favoring that left leg. They've been working on it continuously. Lethal there with a big elbow and another into that thigh. Telling you what, you get hit with a big elbow after having that hamstring stretched out like that, it could change the whole focus of the match, make it impossible for you to do some moves, especially the high-flying moves. And there goes Lethal off the top with a big double axe handle connected to the head. He's got the cover, only a 2.
Brad Hebner was in great position, scooping a slam from Lethal. Looks like he's going to go to the 3rd floor once again.
We see the big machismo elbow coming up, Brad.
Looks like it might be up to the top. No! Christian York intervenes on his partner's behalf, and that interference could be crucial in saving the bout for the former Omega and ECW standouts, York and Matthews.
York putting some boots on the back, now going for a cover. He has not taken enough out of Lethal at this point. Now he's going to crank on that head. He's pulling the arms back into a surfboard.
Or how many times have we talked about how tenacious and how resilient Jay Lethal is? We've seen him come back from so much punishment. It's definitely going to take to put Jay Lethal down. Maybe Christian York hoping that Lethal will just waste some energy on the kick out.
Lethal now trying to fire back. He's able to counter. We got a backslide coming up.
Trying to slide, he's calling for Joey, and Matthews is there to make the save.
Brad, I'm going to tell you what, I am so impressed with this impromptu team of Robert Gibson and Jay Lethal, the Rock and Soul Express, as we've dubbed them. Although I believe their official name is the Salt and Pepper Express, but I just love this Rock and Soul.
If they win this match and potentially advance to Columbia, do we get to come up with another name?
We come up with a different name tomorrow. It'll be three different nights, 3 different names for this impromptu tag team that is making a lot of waves. You know, if they would have beat the Steiners last night, I mean, look at what position they would have been in. Oh, nice roll right to the face of Lethal, and now Matthews and York have definitely taken control of this bout.
York looks to be maybe 215, 220-ish, and he just put it all in the sternum of Jay Lethal with a running start behind him. Of course, Jeff, we would absolutely be remiss in not mentioning the effort that everyone here in Myrtle Beach and here at the NASCAR Sports Grill put into tonight's event. As we alluded to, we had a torrential downpour for much of the afternoon, and the staff here at the UWF and some of the Ultimate Experience fans even pitching in, braving the elements. We had some of the fans helping set up some of the chairs tonight, I understand.
Brad, you know, all I can say, it was lucky that we had that big rain pour hit us, knock us out of being able to do anything for a couple hours, because I was heading right next door to the NASCAR Speed Park, and I was challenging Hermie Sadler to a race. Put it up on the line because I saw his name over here in the grill, but he's got the track record. Fastest driver at the Milwaukee Mile, but I tell you, I can drive a car pretty fast. I run from the law. The moonshine, all that stuff we got going on in the Carolinas. I can run from the cops too.
The Koch boys are good.
Yeah, the Koch brothers. You got to run from the law, and I was going to take him out on the track, and I was going to show him that this old boy can run around that track pretty fast too. But we got rained out, so we're going to have to wait the next time.
Well, thankfully, we didn't get completely rained out. The partners collide. Hot tag to Robert Gibson, who is waiting on Matthews and York. Matthews and York completely disheveled, and Gibson is controlling his opponents.
Wow, what a series. Jay Lethal able to avoid that contact, use the tag team of York and Matthews against each other. We got mayhem breaking down everywhere in this six-sided ring.
Matthews and York collide.
Oh, double
Gibson,
drop kick.
Lethal, no way, double drop kick on Christian York. Folds him inside out, and a 3 count. Matthews and York are the first team eliminated.
Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.